Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Behind me is the brand new Jeep Compass 2026 version, and in this video it's all about lights. Interior lights, exterior lights. I will explain you everything about lights. Of course I will have some videos on my channel where I drive the car in the nighttime and we test those matrix headlamps, which I have right here on the first edition version, which I have with me. The entry-level version received normal LED headlamps, but here we have the adaptive matrix headlamps on the top of the range version, which is the first edition. This is the way they call it. And I have with me the hybrid version, by the way. Also separate videos on the channel, full review, test drive, everything about the car. So definitely check out the other videos as well. Now let me turn around the camera. This is the key, by the way. When you lock and unlock the car, it comes with a simple animation. So what that's supposed to mean, it's kind of blinking like that. You can see when you turn it off, like when you lock it, you have those hazard light blinking. When you turn it on, you have this daytime running light blinking in a few ways. And because we have the first edition, you have also this LED light strip around here on the grille. I'm not sure if the entry-level version received also those LED lights on the grille, but the top of the range version received this. Those are the matrix headlamps. You can see right here, Jeep Performance LED, and they are split in two. The low beam is on the upper side, the high beam is on the lower side, and then you have the daytime running light on the side, plus of course the hazard light, which will replace, you see on the side, and here the daytime running light. So again, this is how it looks when you unlock it. It looks really good. I think it fits so nice on the car. It fits so nice, the headlamps with the Jeep branding. I think it's just perfect for it. It's really perfect for it, for the brand of the Jeep, for the design of the car. It looks really lovely, the headlamps and the idea of the light, and in the nighttime it looks even better. And by the way, under the mirror you have an LED which illuminates the floor down here. So it's quite nice, quite useful in the nighttime. Again, when you lock it, and right now when you unlock it, this is how it looks. Again, blinking a few times and then remain on. And also on the first edition you have this LED light bar strip that goes across the back of the car, plus the Jeep logo illuminated, not logo but Jeep writing illuminated in a nice way. So only on the first top of the range, from what I understand, first edition received that. The entry-level version, you don't have that. I think the tail lights will be kind of ending around here, but otherwise I really like the approach. I really like the design of the lights. I think in the nighttime it looks lovely, very visible, very striking, and very modern in the same time. So probably one of the most beautiful car Jeep ever made, and it still keep that, you know, Jeep strong signature. Anyway, what I want to show you guys, and for this reason I want to ask you to sit down, sit tight down here. So I just want to show you the headlamps. Zoom in a little bit and go a little bit higher. I will go inside the car and I will turn on the car, of course, and I will want to show you low beam and high beam, the way they look. And then we will go on the back and I will show you the brake and the reverse light. So the key stay here, starting the engine. Okay, you can see it's adapting the headlamps a little bit. They adapt up and down a few times. And then this is the low and high beam. This is how it looks. I will leave it on just permanently so we can go a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. The higher part is the low beam and the lower part is the high beam. And this is how it looks. Again, here closer, and you can see it's split in two. This is it. Nice. It looks nice, man. Anyway, on the rear, although, we have the tail lights, and the cool part is that it's very visible even from the side. You see, they extend the tail lights also on the side. This is crazy. I mean, you can see the tail lights even from here. Look at this. It's insane. It's really nice. It's really useful because people or other traffic participants or wherever can see you very well. And also the headlamps are visible from the side. So this is important. You see, tail lights and high beam from the side. This is a safety feature. Good. Anyway, now I know you want to see the brake lights, and also the hazard light is here. I will show you also in the daytime. Hazard light is here. The fog lamp is around here, I will show you right now. And also the reverse light, it's in the middle, split in two. So let me set the camera a little bit lower around here. I think you can see it pretty well, right? It's perfect set there. And you will see the reverse light, the brake light, and the fog lamps. So now is the brake light. Now this is the fog lamp, and this is the reverse light. I think now you see everything. So now coming to you, towards you, and then now going away, and then press the brake. So brake, reverse, fog lamp, off. Come on. Okay, off. Great. But I want to show you something. So again, reverse light, brake light, park, stop. Something that I forget to show you. It's the fog lamp, the fog lamps on the front. I really forget to show you because this is important. And something that I didn't check is that if the entry-level version come also with the fog lamps on the front down here, they are full LED. They're very strong, very nice. The temperature of color is exactly as the headlamps. And they fit very, very nice on the lower bumper there on the side. They look really good, really, really good. Man, I love the design of the car. It's really beautiful. Now, before we go inside, I want to show you in the trunk, open it from here, how much light you have. It's lovely. The light in the trunk is lovely because it's in both sides. Not many cars offer you that in this price range. And I love it because it gives you plenty of lights. One of the best light in the trunk for sure. And up here, this button is illuminated for automatic lift gate. Also only on the top of the range version come with automatic lift gate. Here you have an LED light illuminated button. This is the entrance. In the back here, you have also again 2 LED up there on the roof, which illuminate the interior in a nice way. It's projecting on the seats around here, but you have more than enough light. Down there, you have 2 USB-C ports and a 12-volt port. The USB-C are illuminated, the 12-volt port it's not. Now, in the front, this is how it looks. The dashboard and the illumination in the front. It has some ambient light on the doors, on the handles. I'm not sure if you can see it. It's green now. And there, in that storage space, you have some illumination, green. And then on the legs, of course, all the legs and pedals are illuminated. And otherwise, a little bit higher, you have this light. But if I close the door, let's make dark, and now it's darker. So now you can see every single button, it's illuminated. No more light on the legs, but every single button remain illuminated, which is very good, very important, because you can see every function and how to change every single setting or function. Yeah, but anyway, the headlamps are pretty strong. I really like the headlamps. I didn't expect to be so good. Yeah, of course, they are matrix, they are on the top of the range version, but they are still very good. Here in the front, you have this ambient light on the door handles around here. It's kind of reflecting here in the dark, you can see it better. And then you have all the buttons illuminated here. You have LED light on the legs, you have LED light here on the buttons for the saving position of the seats. You have LED light behind those buttons here. And then, of course, on the steering wheel. Now, going inside again. So you see, every single button around here is illuminated. Also here. And then here is not illumination, but you have here where you have all the function on the steering wheel. Here you have USB-C illuminated. On the glove box you have LED light, which is super useful. I like it. And then here in the center console you have huge amount of light. That's great. And then another thing that I love, you can see this one, it's illuminated, man. Look at this, it looks so cool in the nighttime. It's projecting, you know, you can see now in which driving mode you are. I really love it. I love the way it looks. And then even this one, it's illuminated. Select terrain, and then you have electronic handbrake. I like it. And even those shortcut buttons are illuminated around here. This is so important. And this wheel, and the screens are not, you know, the screens are not so bright. So you can definitely see even in the nighttime, they turn dark. I mean, even the navigation is turning dark, but you can make it even darker if you go here to brightness. And from here you go just like that, boom. And it's completely dark. With your naked eye, you barely see it. The camera can see it better than your naked eye. You can go back and you can choose super strong or less strong. So you can basically choose how strong the screens to be. And then here, of course, is the head-up display, which you can turn on and off, but I'm not sure if you can see the head-up display. It's kind of in the front down there because it's very bright, the headlamps, but it is there, it is there. And when you set the navigation, you can also see it. Other than that, what you can do, you can turn off the head-up display from here, very simple, slide it up, brightness, screen off. And if you go to settings, you can also change a few color settings. For example, interior lights brightness, of course, you can turn it off completely. If you don't want that light there, you turn it off. And of course, you can change the brightness, but where is it? Where is it? Connectivity, customization here. If you go to customization, then if you go here to the color, you have the screen color, so you can choose a different color for the screen. If you want blue, it's turned to blue. You see right now, everything is blue, or this one, or red, or green, or violet, or whatever color you want. You can choose the color, screen color. And then you have interior colors, which you saw there is green, but you can choose between a few colors here. So you see red, white, purple, orange, whatever. If you want a red, choose red. Now it's turned to red, you see that? And also on the doors, it's turned to red. So yeah, and then if you want to have a blue or purple or whatever, it's just turned to purple. And if you want to have it blue, which is nice in the night, you can turn it blue. So I will leave it like that. So anyway, quite nice, right? So this is all you can do with the lights. And of course you have lights up here, pretty strong, and you have also super nice lights here on the mirror. So yeah, I guess that was all. This is low beam and high beam. This is how it looks. Anyway, I will have a video in the nighttime so I can show you a little bit better how the lights work, but man, they are good. They are really, really good. They are pretty strong. So from my point of view, you don't need better than what this light offer you. But check out the test drive video in the nighttime, because there I go in more detail so you can see how they work on some dark streets. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope the video was useful. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Stay safe, and we see you soon in the next one. Look at the headlamps. They are quite nice.